at Space.
Hi everyone, I'm Carl Cox.
Hi, I'm Nic Fanciulli.
Camilo Franco.
Agoria.
DJ Tennis.
Hello, I'm Paul Reynolds.
I'm Jonathan Ulysses.
I'm Igor Marijuan.
And I'm here at the Space Ibiza closing party.
The party just begins.
Come and have a party with us.
Here we go, come on.
And you're watching
DJsounds. Enjoy. See you on the other side.
Well, it's been another epic closing party down here at Space Ibiza, made even more special this year because they are celebrating 25 years on the island. It was an enormous day, an enormous night, and we're still here now for the breakfast session with Nic Fanciulli and Carl Cox, going back to back from 7 a.m. till 12 p.m. But before you get to see any of that footage, check out what we've been up to down here for the Space Ibiza closing party of 2014. Carl Cox is here, of course, for the Space closing party. It's the 25th anniversary, 25 years, Carl.
Yeah, wow. I mean, that's a lot of history, isn't it? There's a lot of happy people over many years. There's a lot of music, a lot of DJs, a lot of drinks consumed, a lot of people that's been on the island and walk away with their memories of being in this club, you know, from the beginning to where we are now. Fantastic, isn't it, that, really? It's a fantastic achievement. I mean, this scene really was supposed to have come and gone many years ago. It's just got stronger and stronger, and it's a clear indication, even right now, that people love it.
The car park.
I love the car park. It's massive, and people doing big sound, all the bars taking preference in the corners, and it was just nice that Pepe was able to create something unique and special outside of the usual club, and it's just grown and grown and grown.
It's own little festival out there, isn't it? You got the one inside and the one outside.
Yeah, it's unbelievable that we're able to do this, and because of what's happened here, everyone, all the other kind of hotels and like Destinos and Ushuaia have followed suit of what you could do outside of your club kind of environment. So this was the very first place that allowed people to kind of dance in a concert kind of vibe experience outdoors, and with a grand stage and everything. I mean, when they put the first stage on, I just thought, my God, when's U2's turning up? It's like massive stage.
It's back with Bono.
Yeah, it's like, all right, check this out. I've got my guitar, let's go. But it's just for DJs and for the performing artists and things like that. Brilliant. I think they've done a sterling job there.
Carl, thanks for being here again. It's great to chat to you as always.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, sorry, you were speaking.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Agoria, you just played, well, disclosure on now, and you just played the sunset session in the car park. It was amazing. How'd you feel?
What an honor. I feel really happiness, because it's the third gig I'm playing in Space this summer. Yeah. And I had a chance to play the opening, the birthday, and the closing. I guess, I'm not here to play every single day on the island, because I like to play just a few times and playing in the right spot. And I think playing here with the sunset, the planes landing, and people. I like to play, as it's an early session, the audience is really open-minded, and so it's a good vibes. People are really just enjoying starting the party, and it's one of the best moments. For a DJ, it's great because at that time you can play everything you want, and because it was already totally packed, it was a real pleasure. I really enjoyed that. But what I like with Space, because I like to be eclectic and play all kind of music. So I can play in the terraza more housey stuff, I can play main room more rock and techno things, and outside I can play whatever I want. So
You just get the best of everything, don't you?
I mean, that's why I like DJing. The DJ actually is the one who can play all kind of music. Of course, the music that pleased me, but all kind of music. You know, I'm not like just playing just little thing, only house or only techno or only deep house. I like all kind of music, so I try to bring the best of each in my set. I want to go back next year. I want to go back next year in May, opening Space, right?
Exactly. It's Igor Marijuan. Igor, welcome to the Space closing party.
Yeah, for me, Space has been one of the most iconic places about clubbing in the whole world. Actually, is where I first play a record in front of such an amount of people and such a professional crowd. For me, has been an experience. I mean, it makes Space make me learn to be a DJ. Actually,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. That's quite a statement.
Yeah, it's like my teacher, no? Because you can play records everywhere in the world, in every single club, but Space is all different. I mean, the attitude and the vibe that you can feel of the crowd is completely different. I think I've lived one of my best experience as a DJ. It's been in a Space for sure.
This year especially, you've had a big year down here.
For me, it's been really good this year, especially in Space. Not playing at the opening, the anniversary, and the closing, and of course with Carl Cox every single Tuesday. For me, the relationship with Safe House Management and Music Revolution with Carl Cox, being the opportunity to open the Sunset Terrace every single Tuesday of the whole year has been a huge experience, a big experience. Yeah.
What about playing the premier Taj, the rooftop? Let's talk about that.
It's very tropical. I love it.
Next year, of course, you'll be back.
Yeah, for sure. I hope so.
Camilo, you've been a big part of the family. Great to have you back at another closing.
Another closing once again. You know, I've been for the closing party for too many years, and it's always like the first time. As tonight that was played at the Sunset Terrace, for me it's like the real Space.
Like everyone to sit down.
Exactly, like back in the days, and I love to put everyone sit down on the floor. You know.
One particular moment in time that you'll never forget, like a really special year that you will moment.
Well, that moment for me is when everyone is just closing the eyes, just putting their hands up and, in the air and scream. You know, it's like they are all, you know, into the music.
Paul Reynolds, Space closing.
Yeah, Space closing. Massive set for me tonight in the El Salon. I can't wait. We're going to be playing house, disco, massive for the 25th anniversary. So we're going to have a great party.
It's quite a way to finish the season for you because you've had an amazing season here this year, haven't you?
Huge season. Dreams come true. It's what I've been working for. I've been here for 7 years. It's mad like, but yeah, I'm so grateful of it. It's wicked like.
And Space is a club as well. I mean, as you said, dreams come true, and it's the 25th anniversary this year. You've had a great season here, but like, when was that first day that you played here and you were just like, I'm in?
The first day was I got booked by Mr. Doris through a CD. I'd done in the winter a funk CD. So yeah, I got booked for Wheeler. I was crying my eyes out and couldn't believe it. It was like, that was the dream. So I played for We Love, and then I got very resident for Kakuma, and things have progressed from there. So it was amazing. Every closing, every opening, I seem to be in this salon at the minute, and it's just really good for me because I'm very into the disco and backroom sound. So it's great musically wise, and the crowd in there is small and really into it, and a lot of Islanders as well. So it's like a little house party.
Isn't it just? I love it in there, especially on a We Love. You know, you go in there and all the guys are hanging out.
It's amazing. It's amazing. One of my favourite places to play. I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Thanks for chatting with us, and happy Space closing.
Thank you, Mel. Take care, mate.
Paul Reynolds.
Bye.
The bottles are crashing over there, so don't mind those. But DJ Tennis has just arrived. He's about to go on. I'm lucky enough to have a quick chat with him. So, how are you tonight?
I feel great. I'm very excited. So adrenaline helps.
It does indeed, and it's it's the Space closing party, and it's also the 25th anniversary of Space. So it's quite a big event today.
It's huge. When I received the email when I got invited here, I was super happy because I consider Space like I really respect Space, the history of Space, and the people in the lineup is not all the obvious people, but there is also a lot of people that is not usually in Ibiza constantly, and I like it. That's why I like Space too. There is a lot of experimentation also in the lineups.
And you're back on the terrace again as well. It's such a great room, isn't it?
Yes. It's the third time this summer. Second time was first time was in June. The second time was in August with Enter. It was great, and tonight looks is gonna be a great night.
Are we going to have you back in Ibiza next summer?
Yes, of course.
Jonathan Ulysses, another closing party. Welcome back.
I know, this is my 18th closing party.
Showing your age, don't tell anyone.
Okay, I won't tell anyone. Don't worry about that. But I'm only 25, so I must have been here when I was a very little nipper.
Probably underage.
Probably underage, yeah.
Tonight, you're on the Premier Etage. We love it up there.
Yeah, we do. Premier Etage from 11 till midnight, closing that, and just going to bang it out, really. Going to try and do my Cafe LA thing. I've been doing Cafe LA in the summer, which is a great party with some great DJs and great live acts, and I'm just going to try and give a little flavour of that. When they opened it for the first time, I played up there for about 7 or 8 hours, and but then I was told specifically to play a little bit more mellow and not really too pumping. But now,
Guns out.
yeah, don't get me guns out, don't get the horn out. But now, obviously, it's a change, and now you can pretty much beat that biatch. Am I allowed to say that?
Yes, you are. Have a great. Oh, I love getting kisses. Nic, good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good, I'm fresh. I've had nine hours sleep. No one woke me up. They've all been here for like the last 10 hours and I've been sleeping. But we were in Rome last night and we had an early flight straight out, so it was good. I wanted to be fresh for today.
Here in Ibiza, in the music industry, what's one really positive change that you've noticed?
I just think, I don't know, the energy this year is unbelievable, and the amount of people that are here. To even try and get my friends a hotel room in September was near impossible. It was so busy. And I just think, I think there's obviously less parties, like there was a lot more sort of things going. I think it's sort of streamlined a bit more this year, and the attention to detail to every party is amazing. I don't know, I just think that the energy's back on the island. I've got it feels so, like, it feels like it, I know it sounds cliche, but it feels like it did sort of 10 years ago. It feels like the vibe's back again, and it's been the best season for me in a while.
This whole back-to-back thing with Carl, when did it first sort of come about? Because then you've done it again you did it again at Social, was it, this year?
Festival. I think do you know what? For me, it's based on friendship. It's, musically, I've got so much respect for him because, at the end of the day, he's one of the DJs that I grew up with, going to see. And I've said this so many times, if you're a kid that's inspired to be a DJ, he's the one person you've got to look at, not just for the music, but for how he is as a person, how humble he is and how nice he is. So our friendship started. He used to come and play for me, and then we would do something unannounced, and then it got into that we were like, this is really good fun, and then we're like, let's carry on. And then obviously we did the 10-hour back-to-back in the main room for his birthday, and he turned around and said that was one of the my favourite top 5 nights of Ibiza that I've ever done. And we were like, right, let's do it again, let's do the closing. So we did the closing, and then we did the social, and then we're doing this, and it's just fun. And I think it's musically we're sort of slightly different in different areas, but it comes together and it just meets, and it's just about having fun. I think it's just we want to close this club with everyone walking out with a smile on their face. Nothing too serious, nothing too clever, nothing, just a lot of fun. And Carl brings that energy to the party, so it's the perfect partner in crime to have to close that terrace. So.
Thank you.